advisors probably do annual planning, they have their goals and things like that. So how goal setting, how does that differ from a CEO day?
Yeah, well, for me, I would sit down at the beginning of the year and I would map out all of these goals, right? I had this binder of good intentions, that's what I called it. And I would sit down and I'd craft it and I'd work so hard on it. And then I'd put it up on the shelf and I would never, ever look at it again. I had a plan to look at it again, but it never actually came to fruition. So, the idea of a CEO day is really preset time in your calendar. I like to see it happen at least every quarter for advisors. And it's preset time in your calendar where you're off site. It's dedicated time. It's considered sacred time on the calendar that you have intentionality surrounding to prepare for, and then intentionality surrounding with your team when you get back from executing. So everybody's on board. It happens. I personally love, like I said, off-site where you have maybe a space booked or whatever you can do to kind of force yourself to make sure that those days are happening. And CEO days are really intentional. It's a little bit different than just straight white space. You actually have some things that you need to follow and processes that we need to look at and things that we need to consider to move yourself forward in the business. I personally think there's about 5 categories that need to be looked at annually, and they can be kind of divided up over these 4 CEO days in a year so that it's not too much all at once and that your brain can really only focus on a couple of things, and so that when you come back to the office on Monday or whatever, that you only have a few kind of core goals that you're focusing on for the next 90 days until your next CEO day.